Hi, everybody. It's Coach Dan Ryan, and I'm joined here today with one of my prior students, Terra. Hi, Terra.
Hi, Dan.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And Terra has some really amazing news to report back today. She passed the PMP exam just today.
Yes.
And I like to meet with many of my students right after they pass the PMP exam and to get the lessons learned while they're fresh. And so congratulations, Terra, on that, and tell us about it.
Thank you so much.
Just from introduce yourself and just give us a high level on your exam experience today.
My name is Terra, as Dan mentioned. I have been working in offices for probably about 10 years.
What does that mean, offices?
I started as an admin, and then I worked my way up into IT, and then now just wanted to advance again and learn more about projects, as I'm very interested in that, and that is something that is useful in any realm of your position. We will be doing projects within my current group, and so I wanted to make the most of that. So I'd heard about Dan and we chatted, and I signed up that same day with him and got me to the exam. I wrote it on Saturday, got the notification that I passed this morning.
So the notification came via email?
Yes.
The next day?
Yes, they did give me a preliminary printout at the test center to say that I did pass, but I just waited.
So you did it in person?
Yes.
And you found out you passed at the time you took the test?
Yes, they gave you the preliminary, you've passed, right, but please wait for the email to be sure. They have to review it.
So that's super exciting.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me ask, you talked about, you talked to me and signed up on the same day. Let's back up. How did you hear about me, about my PMP or my project management coaching?
One of my coworkers had met
so
you,
it was a referral.
Yeah.
And you guys are up, our neighbors in the north. You're up in Canada.
I am. Yes.
And I seem to have quite a big PMP following up in Canada.
Well, my coworker has been spreading your name around, so that's a good thing.
Now, what are they using PMP in Canada for? I know energy seems to be a big one.
I'm in healthcare, and I know we are looking for more people with PMP to help lead some of the projects.
You have special projects to run within the organization, and you want PMP people doing that?
Absolutely. And we're going to a new model, and they want people with that project experience.
That's exciting. Now, if they had someone who could expertly help them place PMPs, that would probably be something of good value to them.
It would.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's any niched services out there doing that for just project managers. And that's one of the things I'm aiming to do with my new relationship with Lloyd Staffing.
Okay.
I'm sort of embedded as a recruiter, where we're going to try to create a pipeline that brings us from PMP aspirants all the way through the training and certification to job applications and job placement. But back to your test, let me ask you this. When you signed up, and you started going through the program, all right, now what was your total length in the training program?
I believe almost the 8 weeks.
Okay, so 8 weeks, 2 months, totally respectable. And what were your targets at the end on the test sheet?
I got above target on all 3 areas.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
Oh my God. And what was your reaction to that when that happened?
Just a little bit excited.
You're using a little sarcasm?
Just a little bit.
Were you going like this?
I did, yes.
Okay, all right. No, but seriously, were you like, oh my goodness, like I felt confident, but I didn't know I crushed it. Like where before you clicked submit, what was your like I got this, or like where were you before you clicked finish?
multiple choice has never been one of my strong testing platforms, we'll just say. So I had no clue when I
You did,
clicked submit
right.
where
You
I
didn't
was.
know if you had passed or failed.
No, I did not.
Right. That's
Not a
funny.
clue.
Isn't that funny? Right. That happens to so many of my students. It's above target in all categories. Now, do you see the propensity for maybe a lot of other students to take 16 weeks?
It depends
Always
on.
like, I'm not ready. I want to wait till I'm ready, till I'm ready, till I'm ready.
If you keep waiting till you're ready, you're never going to be ready.
You were a rare exception, Terra. How did you self-discipline on that 8-week? Because like even like 3 or 4 weeks before you took the test, you were letting me know like, okay, this is coming. What are we, final checklist, right?
Yeah.
How did you sort of taskmaster that to make sure you hit that 8-week mark?
I've been in adult education like my entire life. So for me, it's second nature. Like you have to make the time. If it's an hour a day, do the hour a day. Coach Dan always said, do the simulator, do the simulator.
Right, right. All right, good. Great transition. Without getting into great detail, I think he sent me an email, and at the end of the email, it was something to the effect of, I wouldn't have even known where to begin or something. Do you remember that?
Yes. Well, I
Right.
had taken
Help me
previously.
unpack that a little bit.
You bet. I had previously taken through our local library fundamentals in project management. That was my first introduction to it. And with needing to have the project management experience in with the test, with everything else, it was just overwhelming. I put it on the back burner until Mary, my coworker, came to me and was talking to me about it. And I met with you and you're like, we can do it. We can get it done. And you helped me with the application, which was huge. There was no way I would have got through that application process without
Why
you.
not? It was a bear. What
It
was the
was a
most, what was,
bear.
it was a bear.
Well, for me, because I didn't have the formal education, I had to do the full 60, not just
Right,
the 32.
right. But
And
fortunately, you had a wealth of project experience that you were able to document.
exactly. But having the terminology the right way that it
Right.
went through, and then we had the random audit after we submitted. So getting you
That
help through
protects
that.
the credential. The audits protect the credential, and you
Absolutely.
managed that perfectly as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you so
Thankfully, because I still work in that organization, my manager was able to confirm all of that for me.
that's fantastic. All
Yes,
right, so you really felt covered cradle to grave with me. And now,
absolutely.
as you move forward, what is the plan as you move forward now?
Right now, I want to get just some more experience and to take on more project work with my current position.
Okay, good. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll continue to be your mentor and I'll help you, okay, foster an attitude to be able to do more project work. I'll continue to share tools with you. Right. I
Perfect.
have a webinar coming up next Wednesday and a professional series of webinars you can attend. And maybe as we continue to progress, I'll work with companies like yours, trying to place candidates like you with them.
That would be fantastic.
That is